These cacti would certainly make an impression at home. Well, these studios will be packed with ideas to spruce up our interiors with plants of all shapes and sizes. And while Chelsea is the place to pick up great tips and advice for our own gardens at home, it's also the stage for designers to explore the big issues of the day. With the COP26 climate change conference taking place in Glasgow in early November, it's fitting that the subject of climate change is reflected at the show, as Adam Frost has been finding out.
This is a COP26 garden. It's designed by Mary Louise Aegis, and it's an RHS feature garden to tell the story of climate change, where we are now, but also where we could go in the future. Wow, it's grim. It's not exactly what you expect to see at the Chelsea Flower Show. And I know that this is not your average back garden, but it's a representation of all the worst things that are going on in our built landscape. Over there you've got the overuse of paving, how that can knock on and cause flooding. It's meant to shock, and it does, but there's hope. This part of the garden has been designed to deal with our ever-changing weather conditions and the rise in temperature. So many of these plants are toughies. They'll sit well in the Mediterranean conditions. Is this the future? Hand on heart, I don't really know. But in reality, the bit I do understand, I take myself back to a 21-year-old in my garden. What I could plant then that would get through the year is very different to what it is now. So, I don't know. What will the future be? But in reality, what I do know, us as gardeners can all play our part. Just left that arid part of the garden, and there's next to no wildlife in there. I come in here, and straight away, I'm surrounded. But what I love about this section is the story starts with the soil, and that, for me, is what it's all about. The way that we treat our soils, can we improve them, can we make them better? That sets our gardens up. Then you look at the planting. Here, there's a layer system, there's the trees, then the shrubs, then the herbaceous perennials. But also, it's all a little bit scruffier around the edges. So it talks of backing off and letting wildlife come in. Even look at the paving down here. They've broken it up, so the water can get in. It's all looking a little bit brighter. I've now arrived in the fourth part of the garden, and straight away I walk in and it's plants I recognise. But this is all about balance. Here in front of me you've got closely cut lawn, then at the back more of the imports that will now sit comfortably in our environment. So we can still have that classic British garden, just with a little bit more thought.
Thank you, Adam. Well, here is something completely different. There is a lot of water in the gardens at Chelsea this year. This is the Guangzhou China Garden. It has one of the largest volumes of water ever used in a show garden, 75 square metres. It's a third of the entire garden. I've watched this garden being built over the last few weeks, and just 2 days ago, that water was completely cloudy, Joe.
The water clarity is perfect now, but I can't see a fish anywhere, Sophie. I was told this was going to be stopped.
I'm not sure you're going to get much with that net, to be fair.